Incumbent Congressman Thomas Massie conceded the Republican primary to Ed Goldrein, who was endorsed by President Trump. This is the latest win in Mr. Trump's effort to remove his critics from Congress. The president told reporters last night Massie deserves to lose. In Georgia, the Republican governor's race is headed for a runoff, but CBS News projects former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms won the Democratic primary. She'll face either Georgia Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones or billionaire healthcare executive Rick Jackson. In Alabama, neither party came up with a clear nominee in the Senate race. Congressman Barry Moore leads the Republican primary, but he was just shy of the majority. As for the Democrats there, Everett West and Takaria Lariat will face off for a second round of voting. The primary runoff will be held June 16th. And out in Pennsylvania, incumbent Governor Josh Shapiro won the Democratic nomination. He will face Republican Stacey Garrity in November. Down the ballot, Democrats backed by Shapiro won House primaries in critical swing districts. CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe brings us more on the primaries now, specifically in Kentucky. Ed, good morning. Great to see you this Wednesday. Explain to our viewers the significance of Congressman Thomas Massie's defeat.
Well, Errol, this was the most expensive House primary in American history. More than $32 million spent by groups aligned with President Trump and also organizations that support Israel and have been trying to defeat the incumbent Congressman Thomas Massie for years because of his opposition to aid to Israel. But ultimately, this contest is a reminder to Republicans. If you cross President Trump, you pay the political consequences.
Welcome to the most expensive congressional primary ever.
Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie, the latest in a long line of Republicans defeated after falling out of favor with President Trump. In his concession speech, Massie made a pointed jab at his opponent.
I would have come out sooner, but I had to call my opponent and concede, and it took a while to find Ed Goldrein in Tel Aviv.
After more than $32 million spent by pro-Israel organizations and Trump-backed groups helped power Ed Goldrein's campaign.
There is a yearning in this country for somebody who will vote for principles over party.
Massie and Trump disagreed on the war with Iran, the Jeffrey Epstein affair, and foreign aid to Israel and Ukraine. He lost to farmer and former Navy SEAL Goldrein, who vows to be a reliable yes vote for Trump.
I want to thank President Trump for his support, his endorsement.
The president, who encouraged those outside groups to spend all that money, showed no mercy.
He was a bad guy. He deserves to lose.
In Georgia, another one-time Trump foe went down as Brad Raffensperger lost his Republican bid for governor. The state's top election official famously defied Trump's demand in 2020 to find enough votes to help him win the key swing state. And even before last night's results, the president jumped into the next big contest, a Texas-sized Republican runoff between Senator John Cornyn and Ken Paxton, the state attorney general. Paxton's faced years of investigations and impeachment attempts over corruption allegations that he denies. Many Republicans fear his controversial record could lose the GOP a seat they've held for more than 3 decades. But Trump says he's endorsing Paxton because he's always been extremely loyal to me.
The concern many Republicans have is now they've got to spend tens of millions of dollars to help Ken Paxton defeat Democratic candidate James Tallarico, who's also raised tens of millions of dollars. And the argument is, if we didn't have to spend as much in Texas, we'd be able to spend it in less expensive and equally consequential Senate races in Georgia, North Carolina, Maine, Michigan, and elsewhere, Errol. It's a concern about diversion of resources that the president could have avoided if he'd stuck with John Cornyn.
Interesting analysis there. Ed, thank you so much.